Welcome, Women of the Well. Today is day 10, and Mystic Alley is going to take us on an exploration of how past memories get stored in our body and how we can release the attachments to the past. Thank you, Mystic Alley. We're excited for this.
Hello, everyone. I'm so glad to be with you today for day 10 in our timeless frequency manifestation. And it's hard to believe that we're only halfway through and there's still so much ahead of us, which is really fun. And I hope that you're feeling the changes in your openness to heal. Today, we're going to talk about releasing past attachments. And yesterday we went into how our inner critic can morph into a feeling of self rejection, right? And that it's really impossible to create in the now moment if we're holding all this secret resentment to our body. Today, we're going to explore how past attachments to things that we didn't get closure on or weren't able to bring proper ending, divine alignment. We know what that feels like. We sort of walk around with that feeling a lot. In fact, so much that I think we've become too comfortable with feeling stuck. Now, these contemplations are sparks of alignment. And while we have more work to do on all of these things we're working on every day, it sure feels nice to sort of get a general landscape of where we're stuck and what is keeping us from manifesting. So, as we move into our body, since we were there yesterday, let's go back in again, but today to try to root out what is keeping us stuck in our past. When we feel sluggish, depressed, anxious, a lot of times we've been sort of feeling the feelings of regret of not living our life truly attuned to that letting go process. So today, let's sort of dredge up the breath of life that helps us to bring back the feeling of flow. When we're stuck in our past attachments, it feels like a dam, doesn't it? A dam that, sure, could have been built by a beautiful little beaver. You trying to construct your life using all the little sticks and weeds and flowers and materials that can help you to sort of piece your life together. But we can be a little too good at that, right? So it's not always that we're just walled off individuals, right? I mean, most of us think of ourselves as spiritual women who are taking care of things along the way. And for the most part, we are. But the truth is, things happen. And some of the things that happen, we haven't been given the best way to work through it or have closure. Now, there's other opportunities to work through this in session or in other classes. But just for today, as it relates to how good your manifestation skills are, you know you can't truly be caught up in the past and be fully functioning in the now moment of your hello, like, how am I going to go for it energy. It's it's hard to feel that umph when you feel the dumps. So for right now, scan your body for wherever in your body that you first get those feelings of reluctance, sadness, disappointment. And usually I start at the head and then I bring you down. It can be very ungrounded where we start today. And oftentimes you'll find that where your body leads you to first in this state is sort of a state of where you might carry pain, tension, disorder, where you feel unworthy in your body, where you don't feel like you're where you want to be. These are great little hubs for where your body loves to store pain and loves to store stuckness. Make a mental note and be like a little piggy who goes and roots out her pain. Breathing. You need to feel this because these are places we jam up little patches of in our dam. We just jam that up with extra mud. It's not serving us, but we think we're doing such a good job keeping the holes from the dam, creating a whole dam to collapse because it just gets too pent up in one area. And you will collapse, right? I mean, sometimes you just get too exhausted, or sometimes the pain will hold you back in a physical, mental, and emotional, psychological, spiritual ways. We're such good examples of this in our own lives. Just in our memory body, we can dredge up where we do this with past resentments, attachments. There you go. Just keep letting the little things come up. And some of you are getting stuck on a really big thing. It might be something really hard, like trauma from your childhood, abuse from your childhood, and you knew exactly where to go. And then others have had a really good childhood, but never felt worthy, and it just doesn't make any sense. Neither is worse, and both keep us from manifesting. But whatever's real for you, you know what stuckness feels like. And right now it's starting to conjure up a good amount of fear. If you're really focused to this and not distracted by whatever else is going on in your world. If you're breathing into this with me, which a lot of you are, breathe through that and just let the chaos come forward. And yes, I didn't forget to connect you to your central channel. In fact, I want you to feel disordered right now. I want you to feel a little messy. Because we need to understand that our stuckness is really keeping us from living the life of our dreams. And in no way do I want to punish you. It's actually not about that, and quite the opposite. What I'm really talking about is this was laying right beneath the surface. And it's sort of alarming that our disorder is so close to our waking moments. And I want you to know that's really quite normal. It's hard to say because it's not super positive that it's quite normal, right? But it is quite normal. But our new normal really is becoming better managers of our energy body. And that's what you're doing today. And I'm so happy to be doing this with you. And as I speak, I can feel your nervous system starting to collapse into an ease and grace. Finding that sine wave within you that is really about well-being, ebb and flow and grace and contemplation and what's meaningful for your life and feeling well rested and yet alert when you need to be. There you go. Now we will work on your central channel. Let's give you your attunement. And very well done, pulling up the disorder so we can create order from the chaos. We're going to drop our minds down to the level of our hearts and catch your breath. You need this breath. And let your breath breathe you now. Very good. We're going to open up and widen your central channel. And as soon as I say that, do you notice how you kind of feel it stretch open a little? And your lungs expand. And I'm going to move it a little to the left. There you go. And a little to the right. And a little more to the right. And back to the left on the upper and the lower. There you go. And you can feel it kind of churning in your crown as your energy starts to adjust. And it's opening so you can receive more of that divine connection to Creator. Right. Very good. And then just feel this willingness of like this pull of yourself back into yourself. I call all my power back to me. I call all my power back to me. And I'm releasing by shaking my fingers and shaking my toes, shaking my fingers and shaking my toes. Yes. That I'm letting go of anything that doesn't serve me anymore. And deepening my breath. And feeling a sense of brightness in my body that, yes, today I might not have let go of all the things I'm hanging on to, but you're not always in a position to let go of everything. But we are in a position to, in this now moment, divinely align back to our present now so that we can let go of what we might be holding on to unconsciously. Exhale, right? Exhale, let it out. And knowing that, oh, I can deal with some of these big things later, but I don't have to carry them so close to my surface today. And I really want to use this energy so that I am available to co-create with Divine Source Creator throughout my day to day, and that I am truly available for myself today. So good. You did so good today. I hope you have a wonderful day. And remember, you can listen to this again and again. Keep it close to you. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you in tomorrow's video.
We'll see you tomorrow at the well, ladies.